Welcome to Lifestyle First. My name is Dr. Alka Patel. I am your host and I'm here discussing lifestyle medicine and making self-care as easy as 1, 2, 3. Each week I'll be answering one question by taking a deep dive into 2 aspects of research and literature and giving you 3 actionable health tips to embed self-care into your everyday. And I'll be taking you through the Lifestyle First method. It's an acronym, LIFESTYLE, first, founded in evidence that takes you through a blueprint of 10 key determinants of health and happiness, and takes you from knowing what to do and why to do it, and translating that into how to do it. And I know life is busy, so each episode will be a short light bite that you can absorb with ease into your everyday. This is Series 1, Episode 3, and the part of the Lifestyle First acronym that I'll be exploring today is I, identity. What do the following people have in common? Mahatma Gandhi, social activist; Lao Tzu, Chinese philosopher; Gautama Buddha, spiritual teacher; and Alfred Roberts, the Iron Lady's father. Any ideas? Each has, in their own words, created a version of the following well-quoted phrase, which I absolutely love. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. And on the back of this, the power of positive affirmation has now become a popular concept in translating thoughts into actions. In essence, the idea that you become what you think. Now, positive affirmations can take many forms. What I'm looking at today is the affirmation that begins, I am. The affirmation that creates your your identity. The one question we'll be exploring today is there any theory and science underpinning the practice of positive affirmations? Or is this just another set of quotes that have become a popularised fad? Well, here are 2 pieces of information in the literature that might help us answer that question. Yes, there is a theory, and it's called, yes, you guessed it, the theory of self-affirmation. It was first proposed by the psychologist Claude Steele in 1988. In essence, what he postulates is that your psychological system is set up to preserve your integrity. And your integrity is that sense that on the whole you are a good person. But our integrity can so easily be threatened, often on a daily basis when we're faced with daily choices to make. In the 2014 paper, The Psychology of Self-Defense, David Sherman and Jeffrey Cohen, they highlight 3 possible responses when your integrity is questioned or challenged. Firstly, you can accommodate the challenge, just accept it. But acceptance can be difficult. Secondly, you can dismiss, deny, or avoid the challenge. It may be easier to do, but then you're usually being defensive. Or thirdly, you can apply an affirmation, and can be a very helpful way to realise your self-worth and that it doesn't wholly rely on the implication of any immediate situation. This is exactly what neuroscientific research has looked at, investigating whether we can see any changes in the brain when we make positive affirmations. Emily Falk and her team in 2015, they used MRI scanning to look at the brains of a group of people with sedentary lifestyles, a group of people who didn't move much, spent a lot of time sitting. Now, this research showed that those who made positive affirmations before receiving health messages about the importance of physical activity, well, they had more brain activity, in particular in a region of the brain called the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, VMPFC, which is associated with positive values. And not only did the brain fire up more, but this group of affirming people also went on to change their behaviour and undertake more physical activity compared to the group who didn't make any positive affirmations. In essence, positive affirmations and positive identity can act as a predictor of change. This is now something I tend to embed into my daily conversations with people and patients. Now I generally start conversations with the opener, "So, what would you like to talk about today?" Or, "Tell me your health story." Or, "Tell me what a day in your shoes is like." And then I just sit back and listen and absorb. Then, based on last week's theme, life's purpose, I generally very early on extend my curiosity with the question, "So tell me what matters to you. What keeps you motivated? What gets you out of bed every day?" I follow this up with the question, "Finish off this sentence for me with a word or phrase. I am ... If we understood each other's identity, it would foster better support and gain us an understanding of what really drives people's actions. But first, it starts with you. Understand your own identity. Believe it and be it." So there you have it. Positive affirmation is not a fad. It is not a popularised trend of the moment. It is a practice backed by psychological theory and neuroscientific research. It's your statement of identity that influences your choices and your actions. And now, here is the part of the podcast I most look forward to, your 3 health hacks, your 3 activating actions. Number 1, write out your affirmation. Whether you have a goal in mind, whether you want to get ready for a specific action, write out your own affirmation, your statement of identity. Start by writing down the words, "I am," and then finish the sentence with positive words or a positive phrase with some real emotional charge. Avoid negative words. Don't use "I don't," "I won't," "I can't," or "I should." And then reread your affirmation. You need to really believe your statement, so use words that resonate with you. Number 2, use your affirmation. So, of course, in order to be effective, your affirmation is something that you should affirm at least daily. First thing in the morning, when you open your eyes, can be a good time to repeat your affirmation to yourself. Looking in the mirror, such as after you're brushing your teeth, that can be a very reinforcing time, and that can create a daily habit. Or last thing at night as you fall asleep, or any time a challenge arises that needs you to call upon your affirmation. Vocalizing out loud can be very reinforcing. And number 3, if you like apps, then try 1 or 2 of the following. This is my favourite, the app called I Am. It lets you write and edit your own affirmations, and then you can set reminders through the day so that you receive a notification about your affirmation every day. If you need inspiration to write your own statement, then take a look at another app called Think Up, and this provides lots of affirmation ideas. Remember though that words from pre-made statements, they can be a useful stimulus for thought, but those words need to resonate with you. With some of these apps, you can also record your own voice, which is great. Shine, that's another app that provides an additional daily motivational audio reading. And if you prefer SMS or text reminders or email reminders, then take a look at the app Unique Daily affirmations. I really hope this has inspired you to take action. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, and connect with me through all the usual social media channels at Dr. Alka Patel UK, and use the hashtag the Lifestyle First Podcast or TLFP so that I can easily connect back with you. And if you want to know more, access show notes or additional free resources, www.dralkapatel.com. I look forward to welcoming you back next week.